So hello everybody and welcome to the channel, bobsales this time's next year. So this is going to be the HRO section of the show. Thank you WazzaVerse for coming on, by the way. That was an absolute great section. And he did put out a good rep for HRO, I must admit. If there's anyone HRO should hire, it would be WazzaVerse. So thank you. I've met WazzaVerse in real life. I met him at Decon. So this is the HRO section with WazzaVerse and of course some of the other great guests. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for everyone for watching. But I am going to split these up into parts just so you can find the parts you want to watch. So as always, I've been your host, bobsales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.
No time like the present. I don't know how long he's been waiting. I apologize, but HRO legend himself, WazzaVerse. What up, Wazza?
All right.
Hey, happy birthday, buddy.
Hello, mate.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
How are you?
It's good to see that beautiful smile. Look at him. It's good to see you, mate. You're all right.
It's good to see you. And yeah, hope you're having a blast, buddy. And hi to everyone else, right? Hi to everyone else. Hi to everyone in the chat as well. How's everyone, man? What's been going on? How many birthday beats have you got, bobsales?
None yet.
I'll meet him tomorrow and give him some.
Exactly. Yeah. I literally just missed the birthday song, haven't I? I literally missed it.
You can do a solo.
How can
you want to do a solo?
Yeah, you can do a solo.
Admit it,
Yeah, how's it going, man? Sorry, I'm so late. I've just been busy, caught up with a few bits and bobs. I was like, I need to rush quickly before it hits midnight. So I just made it on. But yeah, what have I missed so far? How many giveaways have you been giving away, huh?
We haven't started.
We got one coming up here.
First one.
What's coming up here, Bob? What are we doing?
It was the Tinkerbell, but I've lost it. 1 second. Yeah, so it's going to be the ultra rare Tinkerbell, and it's going to be in 2 minutes. And obviously, this one's the easy one.
I'm going to piggyback after yours, Bob, because I'm going to do mine and then head off.
No worries, man. I know because Anad's in England. Obviously, Wazza's in England. Oz is in England.
Yeah, I'm in England.
Duck and Cover's not far.
Are you starting your thing soon? I mean, usually usually go in the middle of the night, early in the morning.
No, I just did the Twitter space what's it Thursday morning over here. So that's webby Wednesdays. They got webby weekends on Sunday, which is like Sunday night here. But I did recently just finish up my episode of Relax and Read, where I did a live reading of Uncanny X-Men number 142, which is the Days of Futures Past Part 2. So that's
1 minute.
So that's over on the WebV Collective's YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out.
Is that the one I was watching earlier? Was it last week? You did your reading?
Yeah, last week I did 141 Part 1.
Right. It's good to watch. Good job doing that.
No, thank you. It's just thought it was something fun to do, something that nobody else is doing, and encourages everybody to actually read these comic books that we collect. Because I know a lot of people just collect them and don't touch them. I know because I'm one of them.
I would say this is true. This is facts, right? Hashtag facts, right?
That's it.
Well, bobsales, I with that card that you won, I sent you a little something extra for your birthday. It'll get there a little bit late, but I did send it. So just when you get it, let me know.
You didn't have to send me anything.
No, dude,
I
it's your birthday.
Thank you very much.
And
I've just dropped Tinkerbell in the app.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Go! I didn't get it. Oh no!
Old. So it went to someone.
No, someone good.
Yeah, thank you for that, my collectibles. Much appreciated.
No. Thank you, man. I appreciate you so much. You
sent me so much stuff over the years. I'm gonna have to build like a little shelf.
Just for him, exactly.
Just for that. I do have to go, guys. I'm gonna continue to watch though, but I got the family calling. It's Friday night here, and we're it's
family time.
But I will keep it on in the background so I can continue to watch. Are you guys going to be live streaming like quite a while, like bobsales?
It depends on the guests. As long as we keep getting guests, keep having fun, we should be all right.
No
as long as my co-hosts at the top there can all survive.
So MC, what's
all you guys though in the chat? Like Wazza, I haven't talked to you. Jimbo is the best. N1, Duck and Cover, Inform. I was watching you guys' live streams today. Inform and stuff. You guys are so fun. You and Mo, it's so fun.
Thanks for
But
watching.
happy
man.
birthday, Bob Sales! Like seriously, from the bottom of my heart, man, you're a gem, dude.
Thank you for coming again. Hopefully, we'll
Nice
see you
to see
later
you,
if
MC.
you've got time.
If
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
probably speak to you in
Guys are-
person, mate.
Hey, if you guys are still on, then a bit later, I might pop back in. We might have a beer in my hand.
There you
Well, I've
go.
got whiskey. I'm got to be honest.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got
Whiskey down there.
coffee.
So what's tonight's movie then?
Oh, we have to figure that out. So we watched Fast and Furious X like last weekend and John Wick 4. So now we got to find something new tonight. So we might actually go back and watch an older movie. We might actually rewatch the Miles Morales 2, which we saw in the theater, right?
Yeah,
And
that'd be good.
now it's out on, like, you can rent it now. So one of those, somewhere in the middle, but it's not usually up to me. It's my teenage
Nice.
kids. It's their
You
choice.
get to watch a lot better stuff than me. With my 3-year-old daughter today, I watched Tom and Jerry the movie. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's on my
You're
list
right
as
in
well.
it.
Yeah,
You're
bits
right.
of that,
We used to watch the Wiggles all the time. I know
Yeah.
the whole soundtracks.
Mine
Before
is
you go, MC, can I ask you one thing? Outside of Star Wars, what's the IP, the brand that you're hoping to see on Vivi?
Oh, coming up, what IP I'd like to see?
Like anything, man. Like
Yeah,
your wildest dreams. Like, what's the one thing you'd love to see?
For me, like, and this, I would love to see some Transformers and have them transform.
Transformers. All right.
Yeah,
would be
like
cool.
Prime and Megatron and all that. Like, just because I'm an '80s kid, that would just be unbelievable for me, especially if they transformed with sound. I mean, I think the potential there could be so amazing. Yeah, I know. You see, like, that would be super cool, and more of the '80s stuff. The GI Joes would be fun, but I think the Transformers, because I think people would really freak out for that. And I mean, there's also a few others for sure, but
So I don't know if you know this about Transformers, but that's like the first brand that ever came out that where the toys were released first, and they couldn't sell the toys, so they came out with the cartoon to try and sell the toys.
Okay.
yeah,
And
it's
it
part of
worked.
their
It
their
worked.
cross promotion there. It's actually really brilliant. They did it with He-Man as well, and that whole marketing thing started with Star Wars. It's pretty yeah, I would love to. I'd love to see some original Star Trek stuff too, actually. I'd like to see like the original Enterprise and like Captain Kirk and the whole original crew. That kind of thing. There's so much I'd like to see from that era when I was younger, but I'd also like to see some 90s stuff. Some Ninja Turtles would be amazing, because I used to I caught the end of that when I was collecting, and people go nuts over like the Ninja Turtles. So if we got those, that'd be fun. Of course, Pokemon I'd love, but not because I'm a collector, just because it would blow up the app.
So, what about something like Power Rangers?
I wasn't really into Power Rangers,
No?
although I do follow the Yellow Ranger on Instagram because she's super hot. She's always at conventions, like the original, and she's I don't know. That's a weird thing to say, but
That's good.
But yeah, I'll be in the chat, guys, and take care. I'll be keeping watching. Thanks, everybody. Thanks,
seeing
Bob.
you,
All right,
man.
MC, thanks for hopping on, man.
Oh,
No worries, MC. Take care, buddy.
I'll see you guys soon.
Do we have
Well,
another drop that was coming up? Is that
I'm just gonna go for a toilet. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
no?
Love you and leave you.
No, that. So talk amongst yourselves.
Am I the only
How
one that
about
has a
you guys,
drain?
man? Let's
Before
get
I'd announce
through.
it first.
Sorry, Mo. Sorry.
Am I the only one that has a drain right underneath where I sit? Everybody else has
Yeah,
to get up
you're
and go to the bathroom?
Unfortunately,
That's
we
it.
don't have your setup. You got a really good setup going.
Streaming 101, you install a drain right under a drain rather right underneath
That's
the seat where you sit.
I don't even have a decent light. You want me to have sewage here?
Jimbo's background's so good. I actually thought it was fake at the start.
Same.
He is incredible.
It's actually real then. I thought it was fake. I still think it is fake.
Can you give us a walkthrough, Jimbo?
Yeah, I was gonna say how
long is
far
it?
is the stretch?
Let me show you one thing that I think Bob is gonna like.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
let's wait till he gets back then.
Yeah, wait till he gets back. Wait till he gets back, and he's gone.
And he's gone.
Go grab it.
Look at that shit. Look at
Can
that.
you guess
It's
what-
like
Wow.
behind glass. I didn't even realize that.
This is all superimposed. That's
Right.
not real.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just
Oh
renting it
no
all.
way!
Hang on.
What
What is
Is
that?
that the UFC
Oh,
belt?
look at that! You can see like the rest
Oh,
of the shelving now. Look at that!
stop it.
Oh, damn.
Dude, look at that
There's
room.
no way that's
Really
real.
me? How? What?
Nah, stop it. You won
Wow.
that belt.
Oh
You won
right.
that belt, Jimbo.
No, it's all signed.
Oh,
It's
damn.
all signed as well. Damn.
God damn.
We
man.
can't hear
Oh,
you.
you muted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jimbo, you're muted.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, go
I,
you, mate.
I got the belt first, and then I went to the UFC. I don't know the event at Las Vegas, and there were a lot of fighters over there. So I get the signing over there. So
Is that your prized
it's
possession?
very
That
cool.
is freaking cool.
That's insane. Yeah.
These are the kind of projects that I like. So you start with one sign and then got 50.
Yo, Bob, you missed this.
Yeah,
Show
yeah,
it
yeah.
again, man.
Yeah,
Show
check
it
this out.
again.
Like,
Yeah.
you're
You're
gonna
not to
lose it.
prized
Yeah, lose
possession.
your
What did
mind.
I miss then?
Look at this.
Wait, there it is.
Oh man,
That's
Yeah,
nice.
turn it around, mate. Turn it around.
That is nice. Who did you get to sign it in the end? Oh yeah.
Everyone.
Fucking everybody.
Yeah, Valentina Shevchenko, and
Bullet.
yeah, a lot of people. I'm still waiting from Brandon Moreno over here also.
Nice.
is that obviously that's your man cave? Is that are you in a
this is-
basement or
No, this is like my bar.
Oh,
I have a
nice.
bar over here, and in the back is all the collectibles.
Yeah. All
Nice.
And
all
I
I
love
can
it
Beautiful.
because
Beautiful.
once you're a collector, it doesn't stop, you know. You have to
Yeah.
get another one and another one and another one.
Yeah, the only thing I was going to ask is like, what do you do and how can I do it?
You have to work a lot.
Yeah.
Live a lot.
No, man, that's a very impressive collection, man. I tip my
Thank you
hat
very
to you.
much. Thank you.
Jimbo, how
Thank
many
you very
years worth of collection do you have behind you?
Mm.
much. Like 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's just behind you.
25
You got more than that, or
No, I have more Funkos. I have Funkos signed and Funkos not signed. So I have like 200 Funkos not signed and like 100 Funkos signed over in the other world. So
wow.
I'll show you in another stream.
Here's a question then. Out of all of that, and this might be a hard one for you to answer, is like, what do you consider your prized possession? Like, what is like the pinnacle of your collection?
I think right
UFC
now
belt.
it's the basketball. It's signed Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Oh, of
So
course.
way.
No
Yeah.
way.
I just happen to
Stop
have Michael
it.
Jordan. Right, nice.
No way.
Son
That
of
one
Michael
is, I
Jordan.
think, yeah. And
That's
the Chiefs helmet, it's a Super Bowl special edition because I'm a Chief fan since Montana, not since
Wow.
they were bad. So that's a Super Bowl signing.
Dude,
Oh,
who
my
are
Lord.
you?
It
Yeah,
has
who
like
are
inscriptions from the players
I was gonna say-
from the Super Bowl. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
wife Shelby Cober, she was just commenting on that's a sweet Chiefs collection back there because we're from Missouri, but of
Okay,
course,
yeah.
obviously, yeah. So we like the Chiefs now. That's all we have. So nice collection.
Red Kingdom.
Beautiful.
Yeah, see, now that's how you do it.
Yeah, right.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
Wow,
I've
that
got a
is
question for Wazza actually, because I'm quite detached from HRO at the moment. I've noticed you
Yeah.
do streams on them, so I'm holding loads of digital drop one cards. So is there not just the digital ones, so the Batman universe? So is there any hope for them going up? long term? So
I got a question. Is there any
Yeah.
hope?
right.
So,
Obviously, it's Bob Sales channel, so I have to say NFA, right? Not financial advice.
Yeah.
So
Right.
there's a couple of things. So first and foremost, there will be a digital to physical print that you're going to be able to kind of do hopefully soon. So it's been in their roadmap, and I guess they're still trying to they can do it because obviously they're already doing hybrids, right? But right now it's just trying to get the okay, I guess, from DC and Warner Brothers in order for them to allow the digital to physical prints. If you think about it, if you're able to get a digital to physical print for chapter 1, if the prices are already what it is right now, once the prints come out, dude, it's just going to be phenomenal. I mean, I can't wait to see the digital to physical print that does come out, and you're going to be able to kind of, even if you've purchased it from someone else, whoever has it could actually then do the print. And I think that's just going to be a great opportunity. So I think that's the first thing. The second thing is if you think about it, digital drop 10's about to come out soon. So there's been 10 drops already, and we're seeing massive whales that are getting onboarded. So for example, Hero obviously flew me out to San Diego, right? So I was at the Hero booth, and we onboarded a massive whale. Like he is absolutely killing it. If you guys are into Hero, his name is Mickey as well. And the guy has, like, for example, on Dawn of DC, which is like the events pack, literally A1, 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 like A2s, A2s. I mean, it literally has single digits everywhere. And I think the last week of chapter 3, he literally went from 0 to like 3rd position, and he just bought out things, you know.
Wow.
And we're talking thousands and thousands worth of dollars spent on each single card. And the guy is an amazing guy. I got to meet him obviously in San Diego. Being able to even I speak to him even offline. But there's going to be more big whales that come along. I mean, there's bigger whales, if that makes sense, and they just go crazy. And they have a love for collecting. And the other cool thing about it is these people who do collect, they collect what they love. So the thing is, they're not just going to go collect everything and anything, because actually that's not what it's for them. You know, for them it's actually, I like the art, I like this, and you'll start seeing what they end up doing. And I think chapter 1, if you've got any, again, not financial advice, I would hold very dear to them, because it's going to be pretty interesting. Like I said, us let the digital to print come out, and dude, people are going to go crazy to start printing them out. So
by chapter 1, is that like digital drop 1 rather than chapter?
Not chapter 1. Sorry, DD1. Sorry, yeah, DD1.
So on the digital print, so would that be, or you may not be able to say, so would it be top 100 or set holders, or each individual mint will have their corresponding physical, or is that to be?
So in regards to, I mean, I don't know, because obviously I don't work for the company, but whether they, whatever set rule they have, is that, do you have to collect a certain set to kind of then print that whole run, or do you have to have a whole selection printed, or is it actually just individual prints or whatever it may be? That I don't know. Truth be told, it'd be nice to allow even, like a new person who's just got maybe one card, for them to be able to kind of get that printed, and I think that is it. But then the question is, if you print it once, is that it? Can you then print it again? If a new user has it, can you then print it again? I think if we then end up going to that cycle, it's going to get quite messy. So I think potentially it might be just one print, and that one person has that print, and then they could then do the physical trade, etc., wherever it may be.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I was just going to say, it'd be good if it matches the mint of the digital you have, because then you can say.
It definitely will match the mint, that's for sure. But then the thing is, the question is, do you have to have a whole set, or do you have to have the whole collection in order to then kind of print it? That is still obviously for them to kind of decide. I'm assuming they're going to allow you to print whatever it is that you're going to have. So, if for a new collector, if they just had the one card, they could just kind of get that printed. So I think definitely, dude, hold on to digital drop 1. There's people who still got unpacked, what do you call it? Packs. And the person who has, the 1 of 1 card. I don't know if you guys know, there's a 1 of 1 for digital drop 1, if you guys remember. So that guy, he's actually in contact with me as we even speak. So I know the guy, right? And we are, in the process of potentially trying to get that sold. But how
much? How much? I want to know how much.
I'll be honest with you, right? So I have had offers already in the 40K.
Wow. Bloody hell.
But that's without us even going public about it, because everyone knows I'm the gatekeeper to this 1 of 1 card. But I'm also at the same time, it isn't just going to be like, here you go, let's just sell it, and without people knowing, we're going to make an event out of it,
Good call.
And it is going to go. It is going to go big. When I do events, potentially. So there's going to be some big stuff that we're going to be working on, and when it does go on sale, everyone will know about it, and it is the first 1 of 1. But imagine, right? Imagine if you're able to print that first 1 of 1. How amazing is that going to be? And then you also kind of get that digital NFT with it as well. So, man, there's going to be some great stuff that's obviously happening with Hero, and but with a lot of other platforms, right? You know, I don't. Yes, I do hero most of the time, but I still dabble into veve. I still dabble in mcfalane, cryptoys, you name it. There's so many platforms I'm sort of kind of in. Everyone has their own sort of kind of unique thing that they have in it. But you know, I started off in veve. You know, that's how I got to meet bobsales, right? Was it last year? It was last year, wasn't it?
Decon, yeah.
Yeah, it was at Decon last year, right? And you know, that's where I started. But I mean, I started the year before that, so we had an amazing time. And dude, like I was in the queue for London Decon from around about 7 o'clock in the morning, just to wait. You know that the physical drop that we had. Can you remember that?
Yeah, the shirt.
The shirt, right? So the shirt. I was in the queue from 7 a.m. and I mean, I was even in front of the queue. I was like maybe like 70th or something. I can't remember what it was. But the second they let us, you know, go inside the actual venue, oh my god, it was like Black Friday sale. It was
like a bloody zombie apocalypse.
It was absolutely crazy. You've seen the videos, right? And I was in part of the video. I was there. I was like, oh shit, I look like a scavenger. You know, what the hell am I doing there?
Gimme.
But yeah, exactly. And you know, don't get me wrong. I love veve to bits, and you know, I definitely participate in everything. I even flew out to what was it? Anaheim for the second digital drop.
No way.
Yeah. So I was like, I think fourth in the queue or third in the queue. I can't remember that now. So I mean, I was like awake from around about 6 o'clock in the morning for that one. But it's been pretty cool, man. But I don't think they've had the third digital drop yet, have they? If I remember correctly.
Did you get one of the gold and silver logos?
Yes.
You got one.
Nice.
Oh, fuck you.
I got one as well, didn't I?
Bobsales had to bleed for it.
Yeah.
No, he's English. What am I talking about?
Hey, by the way, just real quick, Osmond, did you have to get going? I know you said you're kind of. Are you okay or?
Yeah, but no, I'm good. I mean, like I said,
okay, cool.
It is coming up on like 12:30 at night here, as the guys in England know. But I still got a little bit of life left in me.
Cool.
Good man.
Well, I know Anad said he wanted to go sooner or later.
Yeah, I will do.
He wanted to do a giveaway first, mate.
I will do.
But you don't have to. I mean, you can carry on as long as you can stay as long as you like. It's just I know you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, we'll shoot off soon. Just on Hero, they've definitely done the best job in rewarding collectors, in my opinion. Because I'm on all of them as well. But I've gone through it the completely wrong way. So I just thought. So like I've got about 200 digital drop one cards, and in my head those were going to do best, and in my head as well that like they had some good FAs in there, like what's his name, Mr. Freeze and Deathstroke,
nice.
and who's in a computer game and people like that. So I've just got like 20 of each of those as opposed to getting the sets. Therefore, that's why I haven't been rewarded much. But I think they've done a brilliant job with their user base.
Yeah, they have absolutely. Well, listen, I've got a giveaway for your community, by the way, Bob. For whoever is into Hero, I'll give them away. Whatever I open in this digital pack live, I send them to. So it's a Superman standard pack that I've got. Superman Universe standard pack. It's worth around about I think it's about $24 or something like that, whatever. But there could be a card that could be worth thousands, right? So it's a chance, right? Nice. So I'll leave it up to you how you want me to do this, and who the winner ends up being. So it's up to you, dude. And I'll obviously share my screen, and then whatever's inside that pack, they'll get it, and I'll open it live for you right now.
So
can you do transfers on Hero?
Maybe.
Yeah. The pack you can't. The card I can. Yeah. So wherever I open up.
So there was a film. So we'll ask a question. Should we ask a question? I mean, it might be too easy though. It might be too easy.
No, we'll see.
So there was a film when I was born. There's a film same year as me. Very big film. What is the film? First person to say it.
I got it.
Is it in the chat? Is it in the chat?
You got it as well. Look.
I already got
it. So BE, our co-host, is one.
I don't know if I can get that, but I knew what it was.
That was quick. That was so. Was it that easy?
So which Batman's that? What, 89?
Was it Star Wars?
Go Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, which one? Was it Keaton?
Yeah.
Yeah, Keaton. Yeah.
Keaton.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to see that in cinemas tomorrow.
Damn, it was
Oh,
too
shit,
obvious. Too obvious.
Nice. All right, cool. So,
She says Titanic.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Titanic.
Yeah, bro.
so it's BE that's won it then, yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
I guess
awesome. So, shall I share my screen and then I'll open it live? And be whatever you get inside the pack, it'll be yours. Just message me, DM me your hero username, and I'll just send it through to you. Is that all right?
Sweet.
Here
Let's
we
do
go.
it.
All right, let me share my screen.
I can't believe you got that straight away. I still can't believe
Well, my brain went to Batman when you said your age before. I was like, oh, 89, boom.
1989, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought
there you
ET. I thought ET. I don't know the year of it though.
ET was 83, 84.
Yeah,
Oh,
well
yeah,
past
yeah.
me. Before me.
All right. Here we go. So let's open up a pack. You ready?
Let's do
You
it.
ready to see what you have? So whatever's inside that pack, you're gonna get, buddy. And fingers crossed, dude. I hope you get the hero card, even a Lego. It could be anything. So here we go. Good luck, man. Good luck.
We need like some like dramatic like music or something.
What do we got?
I love the
Dun,
opening.
dun, dun, dun. That's not very dramatic. I do love the sound of these.
What we got?
Come on.
Okay, here we go. So you got 1469. Dark Side 913. You got a 3-digit there.
Nice.
Jimmy Olsen at 1681. Min 1. Oh, that's a nice clean min. Rafe at min number 1000.
I like
Nice.
that.
And a
Mint
3-digit 546 Lewis Lane.
That's
Sweet.
not too bad.
Nice.
Congrats, dude.
Not
Go.
bad for free.
Thank you.
No, not bad. Not
That
bad.
is yours. Let me just take a screenshot. So just for the fact that I know what you've got. DM me, buddy, and I'll obviously get that sent through to you. So yeah,
Thank you.
there
Thank
go,
you
man.
for that.
Awesome.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
good stuff.
No worries.
So, one of the other things I was going to ask you is there's a thing about packs, right? Opening packs next week.
Yeah.
Is it between the 18th? So you got to open 2 packs and then you get a free card, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, so there's basically this drop that they're doing where for every 2 digital packs you open, and it could be any 2 digital packs, you then get another pack to basically collect for this new set. It's a free pack basically to collect. Or if you're scanning, I think is it 12 or 14 physical cards, you get a pack for free as well. So you're either scanning 12 or 14 cards, I can't remember off the top of my head, you get a free digital pack, or if you open up 2 digital packs, you get an extra pack. So they're doing a lot to kind of reward people and just for doing what you're doing anyway. So, you know, if you've already got cards and you haven't scanned them in, this is a great time on the 18th to scan them. And there's a limited edition amount of cards that you could actually collect. So I think it's going to be pretty dope, man, with what they're kind of doing. And I think, you know, like I said, with all platforms, they're all doing their own thing, which is great to kind of see. And they're all trying to find their own 2 feet as to see what's kind of working. With Hero, you know, what they're really known for now is rewarding collectors for collecting. And I think that's just been, you know, quite evident with you know what they're trying to do. So I think, you know, it's been pretty kind of cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's been dope. But yeah, it's been pretty awesome. But quick one, I see, Bob, you have a lot of Batman behind you, right? But I can't see a single enemy of Batman in the background.
Oh, they're in the other cupboard.
They're under the cupboard, right?
So today I've like changed it up a bit. Normally you don't see this side of my screen. You see over here on that side. This whole cupboard here is Batman. Apart from the thing you can see. So.
Well,
There's a Bane in there, a Mothman. What else is in there? A couple of other things.
I can see Austin Powers there in the bottom corner.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you something just to help you with your physical collectible. Give me a second. Let me see if I.
Thank you, mate.
Gonna come back with a stripper in a box.
Bob will take it and all.
Funny enough, I did actually buy a HRO pack off of Wazza today to give away in the stream.
So this is a very, very old school type of collectible. It's a physical collectible. I'll get it posted out to you. Just send me your address, Bob. But it is.
What is it?
Ooh.
That's
That's pretty
man. I
kick-ass,
appreciate that.
man.
All right, so it's Batman, the old classic
Original
TV
Penguin.
series
That's
one.
Yeah, Adam West
That's
Batman.
cool.
So I
All
don't
right.
have that one. So thank
So,
you. I don't
that
even have a
one, dude,
penguin.
I will obviously kind of send over to you, and you could have that part of your collection. It's a McFarlane toy as well, so pretty cool, dude, man. And I think
Thank
it's
you.
got some sort of a reference number down there. But yeah, it's unopened, sealed, and everything. But yeah, it would just be nice for your collection for you to kind of have.
Thank
You have half
I
the
appreciate
HRO
it.
warehouse behind you, Wazza? Is that what's in the,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I happened to see that when I went full
Yeah.
screen. I was like, oh, shit,
And a
look at all that
McFarlane dragon
green.
on the top there as well.
Well, put it. I've got whatever you see here. There's obviously it's that big, and then it's doubled up at the back. So what you see there, I don't have it kind of doubled out, and I've got a lot more down on this side, which you guys can't see. It's part of. I do have a nice warehouse, which
That's
I've
awesome.
had people trying to DM me
stockpile.
about my Chapter 1 packs, and I was like, they're not going anywhere. These Chapter 1s. But we're hardcore collectors. I've got like 2 uncut sheets that I'm waiting for to come through. So I was top
nice.
25 for Chapter 1, Chapter 2. So that's coming through, and then I've got a nice big wall here that I want to kind of put it all out, and it'd be pretty dope, man. You guys will see it. So the way I've kind of got it framed is obviously you get to see the front, but behind it there's obviously the QR code. I've also got a glass UV protection on the back as well, so it's like a kind of double-sided kind of thing. But I spent a lot of money bloody getting that framed. I thought a frame is going to be. I go to Amazon. I thought, oh, do you know what? 20-30 pounds. It isn't that bad. But then when I got told, dude, you're going to kill your cards because you need to make sure it's got UV protection,
Exactly,
dust
right.
protection. So I then went to a proper professional framer. Guess how much it freaking cost?
Oh yeah, well, it went from like 20-30 pounds to like to 200, 300 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
300 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah,
Per frame.
300 pounds, man.
£300 per frame.
Like, are you kidding me? And I mean, the guy just looked at me and he's like,
No.
dude, like that's a damn good freaking price for what you're getting for. And I got like a 92% UV light protection because over time, right? It's going to start fading, and that's the last thing I sort of kind of want. I don't want it to kind of fade, especially when you're a proper collector. You want to make sure there's only 25 of these uncut sheets in the world ever. So I just thought, just for the future, just kind of collect it. And yeah, man, when it does come through, I'll do a live stream, and I can't wait for that to come through. So yeah, man, it's been pretty dope. But yeah, man, if you guys aren't into Hero, get into Hero. Or if you haven't, do me a favor, DM me. I'll send you some cards over just to get your collection to start, get started.
There you go.
I've got loads.
I'm in
So
there.
Thank
more
you.
than happy to.
Well,
No.
for me personally,
I'm still in there myself.
I've never been into trading cards, even back in the 90s when it was kind of a thing with, Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that sort of shit. And since I've been into BB, I've heard everybody talk about HRO. It was a big deal. But even before the Batcals, HRO was like the other thing that all the BB people were talking about. And I still just didn't get into it.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, man, if you give me some incentive, I'll get involved.
Once you're in it and you see the leaderboard and you see yourself climbing up it is
gamification.
Yeah?
Well, that was
Yeah.
the one thing that separated HRO straight away. They had the leaderboard straight away, and you see people like Rob Stuff and WazzaVerse trying to battle to get to the top, and even
Yeah,
Bane.
but I mean, these are all
Is it
people
Bane?
that were
Bane's
into
in
the
there, right?
physical collecting cards, all that stuff before all that, if I'm not mistaken.
Say that again.
I have the impression that these are all people, the people you're naming now, like Rob Stuff and etc. These are all people who are into collecting physical, trading cards.
No,
Before
I've
this was-
never collected physical cards at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I never
Alright.
ever have. I started off obviously being in veve, and that's where I kind of been started off from. And then obviously when Hero then kind of came about, I was like, oh, do you know what? This is pretty cool. I mean, I used to remember collecting Pokemon cards when I was a kid, right? I used to flip them, and it was. I mean, we trashed them, didn't we? Let's be honest. I don't have a single one
I never
left.
touched
Right?
them.
You never touched them. I mean,
No.
it was one of them in things, right? Especially if you lived in East London area. So you're like, oh yes, that's it. Let me get all the shinies, all the Pikachus and Charizard, you name it, right? So, but then obviously this came about, and it was more about a hybrid solution of an NFT plus the fact that you get the physical. And I thought, this is something new. This is a bit different, and once you start collecting and you get your first reward, you're like, shit, I'm just getting rewarded for collecting. And like for me, right? Because I finished like, in the whole season.
You got VV investments in the chat.
Because I finished
on
in
later,
like,
hopefully.
what's that?
It should be on later, hopefully. If you
Okay.
can-
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just thought there was VV investments in the chat.
I know we've put him
No,
off his
that's
rhythm now. Look,
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yes, I every 3 months now I get delivered to my home address $1,500 worth of physical products.
Are you
for free.
serious?
Wow.
That's just from holding.
For what? Isn't
Just for
it
holding.
Vic-
$1,500. So in a
Stop.
year they may do around about 3 or 4 physical drops. So every new drop, I will now get $1,500 worth of physical packs. Physically,
What the hell am I
you know,
doing
the
with my
boxes.
life?
Yeah, I'm in the wrong business.
So
Yeah,
like,
they're basically
What am I
airdrops.
doing with my life? Forget
will
VV. I'm
physically-
in on this HRO shit. What the
from
hell?
the US, right? From the US, they will send it through to me. All shipping paid for by
No
them.
way.
Taxes,
That's insane.
import tax, everything is paid for by them.
Wow.
And that is not, by the way, that's not it. So that's the physical. And then if you got to a certain place in the digital side, they also give you thousands of dollars worth of digital packs for you to then open up as well.
Wow.
And like, obviously digital drops are a lot more often than the hybrid one. So
I'm
you can
going to
imagine.
suss this out. I mean, forgive me for being skeptical, but
Yeah.
this
But no.
sounds like
It
I don't know.
genuinely,
That's pretty nuts.
yeah, it is pretty nuts, right? So that's why a lot of people have just realized, hang on a second, we're getting rewarded for collecting what we love, and we're going to carry on doing so. And it's like, once you get that bug, and you're like, okay, do you know what? I'm going to spend. Then you end up spending more money. But you also then getting rewarded for what you're kind of spending. So you don't kind of feel like it's like a endless money pit. It's actually, you know what? You feel good about what you're spending because you're collecting what you love, right? And that's what I say to everyone: like, don't collect what you don't love, because then you're just doing it for the sake of it, and But again, it's like everyone's different, right? Everyone's definitely different. But yeah, man, honestly, yeah, hit me up. I'll send you some digital stuff over, and for you guys to get your collection started. And just do it for fun, see how you get on, and yeah, you'll catch on very, very soon. You'll see.
Well, you know what? You got me intrigued, and I mean, you said hit you up. I don't need you to send me any like digital stuff or anything like that. But you got me intrigued to suss it out. I mean,
Right,
like I
how
said,
many
this
of
is
you
something
guys-
I've heard say-
How many of you guys here are on Hero already?
I'm not.
I am.
Me, no, had nothing to do with it.
I never even.
Right.
thought of it.
I
I've got-
joined
Nothing
as
to,
soon
but
as it
isn't.
started.
Osman isn't. Jim, are
No.
you in it?
I'm in.
Yeah,
I
you
just
gave me
have
my
one
first card,
So pretty
Wazza.
much everyone except me.
Oh, did I give you your
really?
first card? So you're already on it, yeah?
You gave me my
No.
first
Yeah.
card,
I'm
brother.
not
You
in
got
it.
me hooked early. Yep.
Oh, is it Mo? Mo's already in it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I'm in
So
it.
everyone but
No.
me.
Jimbo, are you in
No,
it?
I'm not in it.
So,
Jimbo's in it.
So
So,
it's just
Osman
me and Doc and Cover.
All right, so Osman and Duke and Cover aren't in it. All right, listen, I'm going to get
Two
you started now.
Australians. That's right.
Can I say I'm not in it?
Whatever's in this pack,
Oh,
right?
wow.
So, Dukan, this is going to be your pack, and Osman, whatever's in this pack is going to be yours. All right?
All right.
So,
Wow, thank you very
wait,
much.
Wazza, I lied.
take
I'm
it.
not a churro.
Go back to your
All right,
warehouse
give
and
me
get
a
more
second.
packs.
let me get this open. So whatever's in this pack, I'm going to send you. So this first one, I guess we're going to do for Dukan, yeah?
All right.
All
Yeah,
right, so
do
here
it.
we go.
Let's
Come
do
on,
it.
let's go.
Nice.
All right. See what it is.
By the way, I can't see you what you guys are seeing. So
Poison Ivy.
Okay, go poison ivy.
Poison Ivy. All right, that's a high mid
Big
number.
digit.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom
Kingdom
Come,
Come.
5579. Orion at 78,000.
Ryan. What you got, Joker?
At 48,000 min. Green Lantern at 30 something. Sorry, I'm just trying to see everything in reverse. Shazam at I think 47,000. Local heroes, a high min number, and that is it. So
Okay.
not great, but that's your
That's going to be my next
that's
question.
your-
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So my next question was going to be, does any of that matter?
Yeah. So, so these cards obviously are part. So this is chapter. What is that? That's chapter 3, the latest chapter that there is.
Right.
So there's obviously I think about 157 cards to collect, depending on what you know what min numbers are anyway, right? So the lower the min number, the better it is, and the more points you get on that leaderboard. So, for example, you might have like an A1. If you get an A1, to give you an idea, and again, not financial advice, but it will give you roughly around about, I think, 100 and something odd points, roughly. Whereas a mint 10,000 may give you only, I don't know, 30 points. Right.
All right. Well, let's let's sort of like take a pause here. What I'll tell you is that I don't give even one more of a rat's ass than I did 10 minutes ago. However, there were a couple of those cards you showed me that I thought looked really fucking cool, so I'll take them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And that's it, right? And then once you start collecting, you're going to be like, actually, do you know what? I like this card, and I like this card, and I want to collect this, and I want to collect that.
Oh, I like a couple of the ones you just showed me.
Yeah, there you go, right? So, and this is what it is, right? For you to then just start collecting, and you'll start seeing, like, you could actually sell the cards that you've got. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'd hardly get anything from it. There may be like $1 each that you can sell them for, but you can still sell them, right? And then if you kind of get a really low mint, dude, you could sell them for hundreds. Again, not financial price, right?
Just like on veve.
Exactly. Wazza, I had the A2 Joker from Digital Drop 1. I got it in the pack, and at the beginning, it was going for like 18 grand. It was ridiculous.
Oh 18 grand!
Wow.
Jesus.
Right at the beginning, there was big hype for it. It's still
great. I pulled the DD1 Joker too. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a low mint like you, but yeah, I think mine was I got up for like what, $4 grand, and I fucking held it. What an asshole! That was my mistake. That made me never make the mistake again. So I paid out the ass for that, and I got a good lesson. So
I think we've all got one like that.
Oh yeah.
But you sort of kind of live and learn, right? And I think even myself, I held on to so many DD1 cards, and I was like, shit, why did I not sell it? Right. But now, if you have a look at the liquidity in Hero, it's crazy. People are buying.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, like, just to kind of give you an idea, there was, I think, an A3 of a Dawn of DC. Yeah, A2. I lie. An A2 Epic card got sold for, I think, $2,500, and that was like a few days ago.
Wow.
Shit.
You get where I'm coming from, right? So again, these are the things like where potentially, again, don't do it for the financial reasons. Yes, there is that part, but do it because actually, you enjoy kind of collecting. Because and that's what I say. And if you make money out of it, it's just bonus, right? It's absolutely.
Well, on that subject, can I ask you guys, everybody on the panel, how many of you guys, in the beginning, what was the catalyst that got you into veve? Was it about the money? Was it, the promise of returns that you could make, or was it really that you saw that this thing was launching and you thought, look, I'm a collector and I love these fandoms and I really want to get into this? Like, I know that there's always going to be a little bit of one and a little bit of the other, but what was,
I didn't even think about it.
On the spectrum.
Honestly, and like I said, I'll flip to go get something else, and I've cashed out.
Well, everybody does, of course.
Never didn't even come into my mind when I first was looking at these like veve and stuff like that. It's just I wanted to collect. It evolved, but when I first came in, wasn't even a thought.
I think for me, it was the excitement of winning drops when you actually could win drops.
You're a casino guy.
Yeah, like that was the start. It's like I like Spider-Man. I like Disney stuff. I was like, okay, I'll go for it. Oh, I got one. Okay, cool. I got an ultra rare like Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Wicked. Then you go for the next one. It's like, okay, cool. I got a gold moment Iron Man. Awesome. Let's keep this going. And then that's initially how it started. Then after that, it was basically interacting with community, actually collecting the stuff I like. I'm all about Aliens and Predator, so I got the two posters, which I'm gradually getting together at the moment because that's what I like. And
makes me think that you lean more towards the collector side of the spectrum than the profiteer side.
Yeah, I mean, I have tried to buy things say oh yeah, that's cheap, I'll buy it and I'll try and flip it. I suck at flipping, so I just leave that gotta leave it right alone now.
Do you know what? You and me both, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will sell at when it's the lowest, and I will buy at the highest. Right?
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, right? No, am I doing
Yes,
it wrong?
that's the right way.
Yeah.
No,
buy
exactly.
high, sell low.
That's exactly the right
That's
way.
it. Be
Especially
someone
if
else's
you
When you
liquidity.
buy my shit,
Yeah.
that's the right way to do it.
All right, let me open up Osman's
Yes,
pack,
please.
and
Oh, yeah.
let's see what we have in there. You never know what it would be, right? So fingers crossed, dude.
We'll see what we got.
Good luck. Good luck.
Dude,
Let's
man.
get some good
You
luck
get a,
juju this time round.
A mythic, dude, man. Freaking hell, congrats. Here we go. I have no
All right,
idea.
what do we got? I have. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
I
I
love
like
this
that.
card. That card is
Oh,
so
that's
cool.
dope.
That is
That's
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Arkham Island,
Arkham
76,000.
We got a flash.
Cosmic
That's cool.
Treadmill,
Cosmic treadmill.
15,000 mint number, I think.
Ooh,
Bane,
black and white Bane.
Well,
sketch
like
art.
that. That's
I like
cool.
the sketch cards. Yep.
Yeah, that's nice. What we got there?
Oh, no, wait.
That's Mount.
Mount
Okay,
Olympus?
Mount Olympus.
Mount some-
Oh, that, what's that one?
I'm doing it upside down, back to front.
Right.
I can't even
I
see
don't know. I
that
can't
one
even see what
still.
that is.
No,
man,
but
you
I have no idea what
way
that card
cooler
is.
than mine, man. I'm not happy.
Rogue Safe House.
Rogue Safe House.
50,000.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Oh, go
Oh, three
Low
digits.
mint.
a 3-digit.
Yeah.
Of one of the
384.
Shazam family.
That one.
Yeah, that's
Bam.
384 mint number.
Nice. Oh, another
And then
Shazam.
you have a 4-digit 2584. And that's a hollow card there. That
Oh,
one.
cool.
Nice.
Oh, shiny. Wicked.
That's
Good
cool.
start.
There you go, man.
Good
So
start.
like,
Oh, nice one. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
no worries, man. Just send me your once you create an account, just send me your username. I'll then get it through. But just DM me on Twitter, right? Because I want to send you guys your QR code.
Hey
and
Mo,
then-
do we have Fromy in the house? Mo?
Yeah, thanks
Uh,
for thanks for ruining my production flow.
you had no flow, bro.
That's right. You're lucky I'm awake. Joining us.
Hey,
from
Yeah.
bro.
back then.
Hello, mate.
Hey.
All right, bro.
Good to see you. Second
Happy
time
birthday,
today.
Bob.
Thank you very much. Loving the hat.
No, thank you. I can't
Bossy
stay
as
too
always.
long, Bob. I'm
That's
heading
all
out
right,
to
mate.
dinner, but I just had to pop in, say happy birthday to you face to face, and wow, look at this panel. Wow, we got Duck and Cover, and Kenobi, WazzaVerse, jimboleelingo, and we got Mo, BE, and Oz, the Prez.
Sir.
Yeah,
Look at
good
you,
to
bro.
see
Look at that hat, bro.
If
You
only
are
we
styling.
could
What's
fit
going
another
on?
30 on the screen.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
love
go to
the
dinner.
hat, though. The hat looks so dope, dude.
Yeah.
So
Thank you,
Yeah,
WazzaVerse.
You're classy as, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I must say, even if you are going to dinner, I appreciate you popping in. It's good to finally meet you properly. So
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
the man that
dude.
follows Bob Sales in my track, in fact.
you are.
I said it's the man who follows Bob Sales. Every time I think of Fro Comey, because I don't really know of Fro Comey, but every time I hear his name, I think about the track that I did. And his name comes right after yours.
Yeah. I think he's gonna have to send me that hat. Postage to the UK.
Right, right.
No.
I'm gonna drop a HRO pack in the market. One second.
Ooh.
Just
Ooh.
drop one in.
I've never sniped anything in that market.
No, I've had nothing to do with the
Neither have I,
HRO
to be
market.
fair.
I was
I wouldn't even-
unstoppable on that market until the damn bot showed up.
Uh-oh. I don't even know what to do. I'll let Mo get that one.
I don't know if Wazza remembers my early dude. I was grabbing those Action Comics left and right for 10, and then, like an hour later 120 all day every day for like a week. And then those two assholes showed up, man. I know they took care of them eventually, but those are good days.
Hey, real quick,
Good
Shiny
day.
Poo, he had a horrible thing he had to go to tonight today, but he dropped by here just to
he
say
in chat?
happy birthday. Yeah, he just wanted to say happy birthday real quick to Bob Sales. So thanks
Nice.
for
I know-
stopping by, Shiny Poo.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know he's a bit busy today, so I did actually ask him to come on, but obviously he's busy, so. But yeah, thank you for that. Thank you, everyone, by the way, in the chat. Clarissa, everyone, literally. I can read all your names, but I can't actually pull them up myself. So I am reading all your chats.
No, nice one.
If your name doesn't come up, it's Mo's fault.
Definitely my fault.
Right.
Well, I pull them up and I leave them up, try to steer the conversation. But I'm actually
Yeah,
curious from Fromy because we never actually talked about this. Fromy, are you an HRO?
I am.
Okay.
You are an HRO, all right.
Let's
You're in
go.
everything. He's in
Let's
everything.
go. Osman,
I'm in everything.
you know this card?
Oh
that
yeah.
you pulled? This one you could sell for around about $40 right now.
Wow.
No way.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
That's a 3-digit min number. So
Oh, nice one.
you know, and then obviously you got other cards, right? So you got 4-digit in there as well. So just by having a quick look, I think that pack's worth around about $45 maybe, if that, which is pretty cool, right? If you think about it, and it's just pot luck kind of thing. So yeah, man, well done, congrats.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, well, thank you very much. Like I said, I'll message you on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I'm following you.
Yeah. Just message, DM me on Twitter. I'll send you the QR code and just sign up.
To be honest, with a couple of cards that he showed from your pack, $45 isn't even close to enough. They're cool.
They are really cool.
Yeah,
No,
they're
love
really
the artwork.
Yeah,
honestly,
Steve.
you know, just go. I think there's. Do you guys obviously you guys are in the UK, right? So I think Game has them for, I think £3. Like they're on a sale right now.
Oh, really?
Or is it £4 a pack? Just a pack. Just go and open one up and just kind of have a bit of fun. Or if you guys ever do, when's the next London Comic Con? Not Comic Con. London Comic Con. Just come and I'll just give you some free packs, man. Just come. I'll give you a bunch of freaking free packs. Whoever comes and sees me, because I'm always at every single Comic Con, whatever country it is normally. I'll just throw you, a bunch of stuff for free. So,
Yeah, awesome.
just come
So,
see-
you know, there's a meetup coming up next month. I think on the 12th.
yes, I'm
you coming to
flying
that?
out to New York.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah. I'm flying out to New York. Honestly, I didn't know that I was going to be flying out until like really last minute, and I was just like, shit, freaking hell, man. I was looking forward to kind of going meeting you guys up. Vibes man, obviously, he messaged me because I saw him at where did I see him? Anaheim. Yeah, I spent time, a lot of time with him, and he was just like, dude, man, want to see you again. I was like, man, absolutely. And I was all up for it, and I was like, yeah, wherever it is. But then literally 2 days in, I was like, shit, I can't go. I'm potentially going to go to New York right now. So yeah.
How about you, Fro? Where you at?
California.
California. Now, my geography is terrible, so I don't know exactly how far that is from New York. You guys were talking about a New York.
It's as far as you can get, right?
All the way across.
Right.
It's on the other side of America, isn't it?
3,000 Yeah, 3,000.
From coast to coast.
It's
I
like
have
Perth
no
and
idea.
it's like Perth and Sydney, mate.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, if Wazza can make it from the UK, you can make it from CA.
Exactly. I mean, how can you not know he's from California? Look at his living room, dude. He looks dope.
The hat gives it away.
That gave it away straight
Hey,
away.
I'm from the British Empire. What the fuck do I know?
I'm gonna drop one of these. What's that pack called again? The Superman Celebration one.
Yeah.
Where's the
Yeah.
camera? I think it's a $15 pack.
Nice.
So I'm gonna drop
Nice.
that in the market in 5 minutes.
Oh,
Exactly.
get ready,
It's gonna
guys.
be two.
5 minutes, is that down
$2.
at the second? What's the deal there?
Well,
Get
6
ready.
minutes. It's about to change to 55.
Bob Sales, do you want me to quickly share my screen to show people how to get there?
Yeah, you can do
Yes,
it.
please, because I don't even know how to
Yeah, do
snipe.
it.
I went
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it on my HRO, but I couldn't actually log in on my PC because it never logs you out. So I never need to log in.
Fair
it's the
enough. Fair
first
enough.
time.
Right, exactly.
Because even I was going to open one as well, and then it didn't work.
Nah, it's all good. So for the people who want to know where to go, if you've got a desktop or on a laptop, whatever, and you're not doing it on the mobile app, so this is how you do it on the actual desktop. From the main menu, there's a market button here. Can you go? Oh, could you just? There we
That's
go.
better. Yeah, there you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, it's
There's
like
a
sharing like
market.
a weird aspect ratio on your screen for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. So there's a market button up here, guys. If you click on the market button there,
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's it,
getting
yeah.
now.
have they closed the market down? Oh no, here we go. So
Just
if
thinking
that
about it.
comes up, just press refresh. I think they're just updating the market right now.
Okay.
So that you're in the market, you have cards and then you got packs. So if you go packs, guys, click on packs, and here we go. This is the one that Bob Sales is going to be putting up for sale. So this is a Superman Celebration pack. Click on it. Once you're in here, you're going to wait to see Bob Sale name come up. So just make sure all you do
Right, okay.
is just refresh. Refresh
The
it until
blue
you see.
super. Okay.
Yeah, just refresh it until you see it. How much are you going to put it up for, Bob?
$2.
$2. There you go, guys. So you'll see his one's going to come up straight away because that's the cheapest one. It'll be $2 and just wait to buy. Press the buy button there.
And if
So,
you're on a phone, you just pull down. Is that how that works?
Yeah, if it's on the phone, just pull. It should be actually. I've not tried it on the phone. Give me a second. Let me just try on the phone.
We know Mo's getting it.
No, I'm not. I don't touch it. I don't touch giveaways and snipes when I'm doing stuff like this.
Well, you're more than welcome to. It's part of the
Nah,
fun.
I got enough stuff, man. I'm good.
Well,
Let
worst
people
case,
get
you
it.
can always chuck it back or chuck something
Exactly.
different back or whatever.
Let somebody else win it.
If it's on the app, it should work if you pull down. But if it doesn't, let me just show you guys.
So I did actually buy this one off Wazza earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I have no idea. Can you see my phone screen?
Vaguely.
Oh, actually,
Small.
Where'd it go?
Let me put you up.
Yeah, I don't see it shared at all anymore, Wazza.
am I there? Or no?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
see
on your
you.
phone.
I can't see your screen. You're a bit small.
Oh,
There you
Oh yeah,
go.
now we can see it.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry. I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
you were still at your computer screen up. I did.
So let me just increase.
The powers of StreamYard.
All right,
I
here
say
we go.
fucking
So
StreamYard.
Yeah, we can see that. Yeah.
you'll go on to market, which is down here.
Right.
Okay.
Click on that. And then at the top here, can you see it says cards? Oh, sorry, wrong way. Cards.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that. It then will change it into packs. And the one that Bob Sales is going to be doing is the top left one, the blue sort of kind of diamondy looking one.
Right.
Click on that, and then that's where the packs are going to show up. You should just, if you just pull it down, it should just refresh.
It should reset.
Yeah, that's what you do, and it will come up straight away there.
What time are you doing this?
3 minutes. 3
3
minutes.
minutes. By the way, so on the hybrids, because that's what I have a lot of. I've never even scanned them in. I mean, I probably have, I don't know how many, 1,000 or whatever the heck I've got. Is that even worth scanning in? Should I
wait until the 18th?
Yeah.
Right,
Really?
18th,
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'll tell you what time. Give me a sec.
Even I brought a couple of packs for the 18th to open.
Yeah,
to try and get the free card.
Exactly.
I mean,
But
I don't watch it all the time, but now and again I do go in the Discord and I do see things pop up.
So the original hybrids are, but they really don't have that much. The hybrids aren't worth as much as the exclusive digitals, right? From the original.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
are paying a lot more for the digitals compared to the hybrids.
Right,
so
right.
it's relevant if that makes right.
Gotcha.
But the event that's happening is happening on the 18th, and it starts at 6 p.m. UK time,
Okay.
which
Okay.
is 1
12.
p.m.
Yeah, 1:12.
1
yeah.
p.m.
Eastern.
time,
Yep.
and then that is 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
So it starts on the 18th. So if you're in the UK, then obviously it's at 6 p.m. If you're in Eastern time, it's at 1 p.m. And if it's Pacific time, it's at 10 a.m. Don't do anything earlier, but the second it starts, start scanning as many cards as you have, dude.
Okay.
Dude, trust me, like you do not want to miss this event out
What
because you're
is
going to
the-
be getting stuff for free.
Well, that's the
Thanks for
other thing.
advice.
Even the packs itself, they went up slightly from where
Yeah.
they started because
Yeah.
everyone's trying. Even the minimum pack you can get now, they're trying to get it because if you open any pack, you get the same effect. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. But do you know what a lot of people are doing now as well? Because they're like, hang on a second, I could also flip the packs. Like, for example, the last digital drop that they had was DD9. Dude, a premium pack, which you could buy for $100, I think you are flipping them, or people could have flipped them for, what is it now? Let me have a quick look. Where is it? I can't even see now. Here we go. $194.99. $195. So you could nearly
Wow.
now double your money
Double your
just by
money.
holding the pack for a couple of weeks. Again, not financial advice, but you could literally double your money just by holding and then selling it.
I just missed the time as well for the giveaway.
I was like, am I kidding here trying to get it?
Sorry. Right, so I'm going to do it in the next
Makes it
minute.
more fun though, doesn't it?
All right, here you go, guys. Get ready. Get into that market. Bobsales is about to put it on for $2. This is going to be amazing.
Come
I won't go
on.
for it. I just want to see who ends up getting it. That's what it is.
Oh, now my phone's closed.
So I can relax now, refresh. Do you get kicked off of HRO if you refresh too much?
Not as far
No,
as I know.
no. You shouldn't know.
So that should be going in the market any minute now. So it's in the market.
So how long is it going to last?
Yep, it's there.
I got it. Got it.
Did you get it?
Got it.
I think I got it.
One
Yeah,
of
it
the
said
panel
item
members
well
got it.
done.
See,
Oh.
I'm with Mo on this one. We shouldn't be going for that.
You're doing well so far. You could
I
luck
won't go for
Juju
any more.
today.
I was just seeing if I could do it because I've never
Mate,
done
you're
it.
more than welcome to.
No. We can put it back on, but we'll do it. Remind me later, and we'll put it back on later when we get some more people on here.
Well, I expect you to take part. You know, it's all part of the fun.
Can we do it back to back? Can I check something up as well?
I think Anad wanted to and all.
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you
let's
can
do
duck
Anad
and
then.
cover.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I can wait, man. I'm patient.
Yeah, no, duck and cover you can if you want. But I know
I'm
you're with
patient
us
on
all
what is
night,
money.
ain't you, mate?
I had another question on Hero actually. So it's
Yeah.
all DC at the moment, and there was back when I was keeping up to date more. I was they were talking about other stuff. Are there other things on the horizon in 2024?
Sorry, bad reception. I missed everything.
I was just asking on Hero. Is there any?
I'm messing. I'm messing. I mean, I don't know what they've got, but Hero obviously have got up to 6 chapters signed up with DC. So whether that kind of continues, we don't know yet. But I think you know the you know, I think let's just take it back one step. So they've been smart enough not to onboard another IP brand on. And I think it's the best thing that they've done, purely because of the fact that with new brands, when they come on board, especially a new platform, there's always teething problems. And we have had teething problems, right? Every platform does, right? But you learn from it, you fix it, you do this, you do that. And now they've got everything working in clockwork, right? Things are working like one thing after another, you know, and it's just getting better and better and better. Now they've got the foundation sorted. Now I think potentially, you know, there should be a new IP. I mean, again, I do not know, so let me just be very, very clear. But it'll be for a trading hybrid platform with digitals. I think it's the next step of evolution of the next big thing for Hero. If a new IP doesn't come out anytime soon, then it's a massive loss for Hero. But again, when I say anytime soon, I don't mean in the next week. So, but I definitely, there definitely will be some IPs coming on board for sure.
I have a question concerning that. In fact, one of the biggest reasons that I haven't gotten involved with HRO so far is because I thought it was an inherently DC affiliated platform. I didn't know that there was a possibility for other IPs to come on.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is like a.
There is different IPs, and it isn't just going to, be your, your DC like just characters, etc. It'll be completely removed. They have got a partnership with Warner Brothers. So to give you guys an idea, what's under Warner Brothers? You have Harry Potter.
Stop it. Get out of here.
You have oh my god, it's gone out my head right now.
Wait, you got to let me clarify that. So, are you saying that Harry Potter?
I'm not saying
Looney Tunes.
Okay, you just saying they've got a partnership with Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Looney Tunes.
But I mean, so does Veve. So I mean, Harry Potter could come out there.
So
as well.
the IPs that you've got on there, you got Looney Tunes on there. You've got so what was it? You got Terminator. You got the Terminator on there. You've got Tomorrowverse, Parker Family. There's a lot more other stuff, and obviously Harry Potter being a massive one, right? I mean, look, I'm not saying they're coming on. I'm just saying, just to kind of give you, just under the Warner Brothers umbrella is that. But
all I'm saying is that, like, up until now, I had the impression that it was entirely just DC based. I didn't know that there was the possibility that all these other IPs could come on board.
Yeah. The question I want to ask you, if you don't mind, is if you had a choice of anything, any type of IP, what would you like to see on Hero?
Sports for me, 100%. I think it's
sports. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Because the Premier League stickers, I don't know if you ever collected them that you stick in the book. I just think it's the perfect thing for Hero.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
we're
think it
gonna-
would be James. I don't. I'm guessing that none of you know what that is, but James
No.
is like it's about airplanes. You know, like you got car enthusiasts. I'm a
Okay,
big
I got you.
airplane guy, and James is kind of like the brand for that.
Yeah. So with Hero, because it's obviously a platform for digital and hybrid. The world's their oyster. They could obviously go out to different IP brands, etc. What would I like to kind of see on the platform? And again, I don't know anything. I'm not I don't know the information about what Hero do or whatnot. I'm just assuming, right? So please, I just want to let everyone know before it kind of goes out there. Confirmed. Wazza said this. No, none of this stuff. Right. So
We love the speculation.
right, exactly. So what would I like to kind of see? As a fan, as a user, and so forth. I'd love to kind of see the next type of IP, not to be part of Warner Brothers, if I'm absolutely honest with you. And I wouldn't want to see, if there was an opportunity for Harry Potter, I wouldn't want to see Harry Potter straight away. I think Harry Potter is such a big IP. It's like a Pokemon kind of IP.
It has to be VVs. It has to be.
It's what I would like to see is sports. That's the next thing I want to kind of see, if I'm absolutely honest with you guys, and if that's a possibility in that realm. Whether the fact that that's going to be baseball or basketball, or the Premier League or La Liga or whatever it may be, but something in terms of big sports, right? And I think that will bring a completely a new client, a new customer base. It's going to be unreal, because not a lot of people who collect DC are also sports fans. Same with sports fan, vice versa. But if you think about it, right, that will bring in a massive audience, because they're already used to collecting sports cards, right? So if they're already used to kind of collecting sports cards, they're like, hang on a second, oh, what's this NFT part of it? Let me start scanning it in. Oh, hang on a second, there's DC as well. Oh, I kind of like Batman. I kind of like Superman, and then you kind of have that cross-pollination between, customers then kind of going on to these other things where, again, we're so early on in the stage of where we are, and Hero isn't going to go anywhere. I could tell you that right now. Hero is owned by a company called Cartimundi. I don't know if you guys know that, by the way. Yeah. So Hero is owned by Cartimundi. Guess who prints Pokemon cards?
Nice.
Yeah.
Cartimundi, right? They are the biggest manufacturer of Pokemon cards. So they've been in the industry for donkey's years, in order to be able to kind of print it. So the print quality that you see on Pokemon, damn well that they're going to be using top notch for Hero, because Cartimundi owns Hero. That's their company.
So wouldn't we want soccer, football over there? Wouldn't we want that to be the one, since that's the biggest sport in the world? Wouldn't that be the one that's going to bring in the most people?
So there's two types of thoughts in my head, right? Again, I don't know what Hero's thought process is, but there's two types of thoughts. The first type of thought is the biggest TCG community is in the US, right? That's the biggest TCG.
What's TCG,
country.
sorry?
TCG. Yeah.
Trading card game.
Oh, right.
So that's the biggest, right? Then the second school of thought is okay, the biggest sport in the world is soccer/football. That's what we call it, right?
Yeah.
And then so what do you kind of go for? Do you go for the US type of sports, or do you kind of go for the biggest sport in the world? So I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. If it was to get people onboarded very, very quickly, I potentially would say something in the US, because that's just a quick win. But then if you're kind of playing the long game, then actually it could be soccer/football that put on. So I think that'd be pretty amazing, dude. And I think if we then kind of start thinking about the future, what other type of things could there be? Sports. You've obviously got entertainment, right? So if you think about Warner Brothers is entertainment, isn't it? That's what it is. So everything would fall under that. Then there's going to be potential other new stuff, right? That's going to be coming on board. So, my suggestion is get into Hero now, play around, dabble around with it. You know, you don't have to buy anything, right? Just dabble on there and whatever have you. And like I said, you know, create your accounts, and then obviously, you know, yeah, I'll send you some freebies, whatever, and just dabble in there, and then just get to know it. And then it's like, oh, do you know what? This might be something that I like to kind of do. And then because you're going to be quite early on before it starts booming. It's like, you know, when Pokemon first came out, right? What did we all think? No one knew it's going to be this big. Right? No one.
I give all my Pokemon cards away to some children, and they would, and they literally would have been worth a good, a lot of money.
You get where I'm coming from, right?
The worst
Yeah,
thing was,
but honestly, like I said, I mean, the reasons that I stated earlier were why I never looked at HRO in the first place, but based entirely on what you said tonight on this stream, I'm 100% going to check this out.
Yeah,
For real.
Literally, just check it out. When you got 5 minutes, sign up for a free account, and you know, this is what I was kind of saying. And honestly, it's pretty dope, dude, man. And like I said, if you guys do come to like any Comic Cons, I'll be there anyway. Just come and see me. I'll just give you freaking free packs, and then you guys just get your collection side. And that goes to anyone also in the chat, right? You know, whoever's in the chat. If you guys obviously go to any Comic Cons, come up to me and then just say, hey, I was at Bob Sales' birthday bash. You know, where's that birthday bash? You know, belated birthday present. You know,
Just go walk up to him and go, wazza.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob Sales, I got to take off, brother.
Sorry, mate.
Hey, Fromy, good seeing you.
Hey, good.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yo, have a good night, Fromy. You can see you, buddy. Have a good dinner.
Yeah, alrighty. I'll listen on my drive to dinner, so I might just jump in the chat and just carry on the conversation that way.
We'll definitely concentrate on the wife.
Guys, I have to leave too.
Take care, mate. Yeah, I probably got to shoot as well, guys. It's getting ridiculously late here, as you guys probably know.
Right,
Thanks.
I'm used to it.
All right, Osman.
All
right, guys. Yeah, have a good one, guys. Again, happy birthday, Bob. And I'll see you in a few weeks when we meet up in London.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll see you soon.
All right, and and WazzaVerse, again, thank you so much for the HRO cards. I'll send you a message probably in the morning.
Buddy. Thank you, man. Have a good one.
All right, take care, guys. Have a good one.
Take care, Ross.
See you, mate.
I think what Double Quill said about card games, not just cards. So
I have to run too. Can you hear me?
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, Jimbolee's got to run.
Yeah, I have to run. So
No
happy
worries.
birthday, man.
Nice to meet you. Good to finally meet.
Nice to meet you, Jimbo.
It was good to finally meet you too.
Thank you very much for having me
We'll-
here.
Thank you also for showing us, the crowns of your collection, because man, that was some cool
Thank you,
stuff.
guys.
Especially
My
me.
home is your home. So
Especially
thank you.
me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Hopefully we'll do
Take
one-on-one
care, man.
soon.
Have
Have a good
fun.
night, man.
So, bye. Bless him.
I was
He's
just going to
lovely.
say,
bloke,
what? Yeah, nice guy. What?
Wow,
what
all lovely there. Everyone that's just left was all lovely, I must say.
Champions.
Double Quill said card games, not just cards. So on that note, I think Hasbro would be good because Hasbro own Magic the Gathering, which is a
Yeah, I
card
mean,
game right now. So
Isn't that
That's
also
the
one
thing.
of the brands that David, you brought into Australia and New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Magic.
maybe,
I
yeah.
think Magic
I think
the
it
Gathering
is.
was one of those.
So, what is your I guess your prized possession on the VV app, Bob? You know, because it is your birthday. Let's see what your prized possession is. That you have.
It's Chucky. It's 100% Chucky.
Is it Chucky?
No, I would say it's close.
Yeah.
It's either Chucky the dinosaurs, any of the dinosaurs,
Yeah.
or I would pick that. I would pick a comic.
A comic?
I would pick the Wolverine comic.
Oh.
It's like one of the
the
best
big one?
things I've ever seen. It's like an
Yeah.
ultra rare variant. I think it's a Marvel Zombies one.
oh, the zombies, yeah.
Just
That's
pull
some
it
cool
up.
covers,
What
man.
was it?
Really
Bob,
cool
do you
covers.
collect comics?
I've started to recently. I never used to. I must admit, and I don't read any of them. It's based on the cover art.
Okay.
Never really been into. But I mean, if you give me a female cover art of Harley Quinn or something, I'm always going to buy it, or Catwoman or something. But I never used to. It was always toys for me. I actually, at one point, sold all my comics, what I did have, for really cheap. And now I've got quite a few comics now. I mean, there's stacks over there now. There's quite a few sitting about. It's like some of the ones we're giving away. I mean, that one's from when I was born.
Oh my
That's
god,
Slimer.
Slimer.
That's actually like a Marvel Slimer.
Wow.
That's cool.
Huh.
Dude, Bob, show that up to the screen properly. I couldn't really see that very well.
Yeah, it's quite big, so that's why it's in that sort of. That's why it's
Man,
in
that is cool.
because you can't fit it in a normal one because it's a bit larger than that. So.
Wow. Wait,
My girlfriend
you have
tells
a
me that
board?
all the time.
Yeah,
Where's the
it's pretty
board?
cool.
You got a board on the back?
And there's that one there as well. That's the Spider-Man
Oh,
one that's got
nice.
to go out. And then I've got an X-Man one there that's going out as well.
I didn't realize it was show and tell. Sorry.
There's two on
You're
them.
giving
Well,
that away today.
these are the giveaways.
These are the giveaways.
They're just the
Some lucky
giveaways.
people in the chat.
There's also a die-cast Batman car around here somewhere. Yeah, so that's going as well.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
What was I saying about people from the panel not being able to enter? I take that back.
And then I've
Yeah.
got a couple of other bits that are going as well. All these three are going together. So there's like a Pokemon card thing, a Nintendo card set, and then a silver thing. I'm trying not to show you my nails because I bite my nails. So there's a little pack
I
there.
do that too, man. You should see my nails are horrible.
And then you got one of them. That's from the same
What's
year
that?
I was born as well.
Ooh,
So
that's
that's
cool.
1989.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that's
wow.
sick
Yeah.
as.
God, I remember
And then
those.
that one's a bit of silver. It's got the Titanic on there. I don't know whether you can see it.
Certificate of authentic.
It's just a tiny bit of silver in there.
And you're giving away the figurine with that?
It's 1 gram and it's got the Titanic basically carved on it, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you
Nice.
That's
people in
pretty
the
cool.
chat are some lucky.
I actually have quite a few of them myself. I brought some of them before and I've always just kept them in my cupboard. And
Right.
because of the Titanic video I done not recently, I thought it was a good giveaway, to be fair.
That was a
What's
good
the
video.
what's
too.
the certificate of authenticity for? Is that
To
is
say
that
it's
from
real
the actual
silver.
Titanic?
No, it's to say it's real silver.
Oh, I see.
It's obviously real. It's like a real silver 1 gram bar, but I mean, obviously it's 1 gram. It's not worth anything. Not worth more than the sentimental or the looks of it, if that makes sense.
Hey, the price is right.
But at the same time, it's the Titanic, and I've always had a thing about the Titanic. So.
You did
Yeah,
a
and
good
I gotta think
video.
about bones. And speaking of bones, we got another bony brother from another mother
Bones
backstage.
B.
Hey, look
All
at
right.
Hey.
All right.
Oh,
Hello, man.
How's it going? Bob Sales. So happy to be here. Happy birthday, my brother. It's an honor and a privilege to be upon great members of the community.
Yeah, buddy, good
What
to
an
have you, man.
entry.
Good man.
Yeah.
It's good to have you, mate. I'm missing your jumper. Where's your jumper? The pink, the superstar
what?
special jumper.
Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing that today because I usually wear it when I'm on the channel. So this is my regular attire. That's like a uniform, so this is just my regular attire today.
I do
I
like
love
that
the whole,
jumper, I must admit.
I love the whole Les Claypool thing you got going on there.
Oh, yeah? Thanks. How's it going, guys? How's the party going? Any
Going
interesting conversations?
Yeah, it's been fun so far.
yeah.
Well,
We're
that's,
trying
that's
our
tricky,
hardest to
really.
keep up with the chat, even though we haven't kept up the chat. We do apologise about that. we are watching you talking there.
Nice, nice, nice.
But yeah, it's good
Sort
to
of-
have you. Thank you for my birthday presents, by the way. You give me 2 drop heads.
Yeah,
And
so
also, go on. And
Yeah,
you
I
also-
actually wanted to give it to you live on stream, but then the rewards were coming up the next day, so I was like, you know what, I have to give you these drop heads before the rewards come, right? Because they were the sports memorabilia awards.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna give you these drop heads before the stream so that you can take advantage of those rewards. And even though you did not win from my particular drop head, you did win the grand prize. You
Yeah.
did
Did
win
you?
the grand prize. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
What was the
I got
grand
Michael
prize?
Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Oh, that was the
signed
Michael
PSA
Jordan, the
card.
PSA. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
The only basketball player I pretty much know is Michael Jordan, so I'm doing well there.
Yeah, you
I
are.
mean, it's a good start.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I know Kobe and LeBron, and that's about it.
So I would just like to think that my 2 drop heads that were in that pool gave you that extra special luck to win you that ultimate prize. So that was great, right?
But that was the way I thought of it as well, I must admit. I
Yeah.
thought of it exactly the same way. I was like, that was Bones giving me superstar luck there.
Nice, nice, nice. So you had some HRO stuff going on. I saw some
Yeah.
giveaways happening
Yeah,
already.
just done 1 pack. Waz has done some packs as well. He's opened some packs. He's also given me a physical toy and all, which is nice of him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We old school Batman
That's so cool.
You know, the really collectible. I think that's just something a bit different. You know, the penguin, that
That's awesome.
old school. You know, so I just thought, because all I could see is Batman in the background. I thought I can't see any villains there, so I've got to give him a villain, right? You know?
Yes, that's awesome. Oh my god! And like I love that old school graphic, right? Like that. It's like just like the OG penguin. So nice. Yeah, great.
It's not even the figurine. It's the Batman logo at the top of the box, mate. That's
It's so like old school, isn't it? And it's just kind of cool to kind of see that the Batman logo.
So that's the closest thing I've got to the penguin.
Yes,
which
nice.
is one of the original penguin toys from the Batman film.
Yeah,
and they're quite hard to find, them things.
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that
nice.
The god,
the best Batman.
The best penguin. Amazing.
The only penguin I'll ever recognize.
The same with Catwoman as well.
True. Yes. Very good. Yeah.
I do.
Are you guys? Is anybody going for or try to go for the McFarlane drop next week? The Batmobile. Is anyone in that project? Anyone going to try and get the 4 posters? That might be hard to get, but you know,
I'm tempted.
I'd like to.
I'm tempted.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing.
I'm
Is like,
in it.
Yeah, Wazza, you're in it.
Yeah. So I'm in it. I do have like the Superman. I've got Banes. I got quite a good collection already, and I have enjoyed collecting on that platform. I definitely want to get the Batmobile. I'm not gonna lie, I really do want it. I'm just hoping, and I know I'm pushing my luck, but I'm hoping it's drivable. If it is, oh my god, dude.
That's the thing. So yeah, because I know they did tease a type of garage sort of showroom a while ago.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any other function other than just the animation. Now, they did tease that in the Bane, there was going to be something special. They said there's going to be something special with the Bane that they've always wanted to do and they're going to implement. And that never actually happened. So I don't know if they're waiting for that.
That is still coming. That is still coming.
That is still coming. Yeah.
That is still coming for sure.
Okay, nice. Because I was like always watching those, and I have like 3 of them right now. I actually snagged one I have 3, and I snagged one for 10 Matic. I went on the site and I saw for 10 Matic. I'm like, I have to grab this. You know what I mean? This is like crazy cheap, and it still is cheap. It's like only $20 right now for that. And yeah, there's going to be something, and I wonder what it's going to be. But in regards to the drivable thing, we haven't seen anything other than just a little animation, so that'll be super cool. But I just think that, are you in the top 100 leaderboard?
No. So I got into it maybe 4 months ago. So I'm still quite late, but I was just like, I looked at the leaderboard, I was like, damn, there is no way I'm going to get to top 100. The problem is, right, when you're doing you're part of so many projects. So you're part of veve, you're part of HRO, you're part of mcfalane, cryptoys, you name it, all of them. You're like, oh my goodness me, man, I don't have an endless pit of money, right? What am I gonna focus on, right? And then like cryptoys now comes out with Disney, and I'm like, oh fuck's sake, man, now I'm gonna go for Disney, right? And then it's just like veve now it's like putting out Star Wars. It's like shit, now I'm to go for freaking Star Wars, and I'm like, wow, I just can't stop. And it
never ends.
It never ends. It never.
And that's
never
the thing.
Ends.
So they actually did a revision of the XP system that they're going to be resetting. So it's going to actually make it more fair for everybody, because people have like large amounts. I think you have to have like 300,000 plus to even be on the top 100, even come close. So I think they're going to be doing a reset. I think it's next week, and I saw there's a whole different layout of it, which will kind of make it more fair for everybody. But I'm not on the top 100. I think I have around like 80,000 XP. But like. Those posters, whoever is in the top 5, top 10, they're going to get those. They're going to get the chase poster. They're going to get the poster that the highest rarity that is going to be pretty much impossible unless you're going to spend a lot of money. Like they're going to be, those chase posters are going to make it so that you have to spend a lot of money to get all 6 just to get the allow list to buy it. Now we don't know what the stages of the allow list are, and we don't know exactly like. Most likely, if you get that allow list, you probably will be able to buy it, because not a lot of people will get that all 6 posters. But I said it yesterday that Todd McFarlane in the Discord said that, I don't know if he said for 1 or for 2 or for a few, but for people that do collect that set, there will be signed Todd physicals being, I guess, raffled off to people that have that set. So will there be more than 100 people that click that set? I'm not sure, because we don't know what like the min size is going to be or what the price is going to be. But I think he's going to do some sort of raffle to, I think at least 2 people are going to get a signed physical Todd sent to their house, which is a cool incentive on top. Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question? See, like I'm all VV, man. I don't like. I mean, I've been learning off Wazza tonight about HRO and all that. I don't know nothing about HRO, about back cows, none of that shit. And McFarlane, I included in that. Are you able to buy with a card on McFarlane, or you have to use Matic?
I haven't done it before. So when you do the drops, like the allow list drops, you cannot buy with a card. But I think when it goes to public, then you can buy with a card.
You can buy with a card.
You can buy with a card, but it's all in
Matic.
Matic.
For the pre-sales, it's all Matic. Yeah, okay.
It's all Matic. Yeah.
So right, just out of curiosity, what do you guys think about interoperability? Does it matter? You know, Mo and I have had this conversation a million times. I'm just curious what you think, because I feel like I don't care. I'd rather have a centralized system. It's safer, but I'm just curious what you guys think.
So I'll go first. It does matter. It does matter. And even though a lot of the transactions are not happening on OpenSea, they do happen. There is some that do happen on OpenSea, and I have snagged some sales randomly on OpenSea. Yeah, so I do it a little bit higher on OpenSea because the fees are slightly higher because of the OpenSea sell fee. But I'll still sometimes I'll do it higher, and then I'll do it lower on the McFarlane. And there's times where I did once or twice, I did get a sale on OpenSea that was higher than the actual McFarlane price, because, you know, maybe some people are not aware, or they just go into the because they're just used to OpenSea. The fact that you can take them out, and the fact that you can have them in your wallet, you can put them in your ledger, and you're going to be able to put them in any sort of metaverse like Spatial, which the 3D files, I think they said something about the 3D files of a couple items. Wazza, do you know which items? They said they're going to be updating it, so those will be 3D files. Currently, they're just flat pictures like what you see on OpenSea, because the files will be updated.
Which platform said that?
McFarlane.
McFarlane, yeah. So they're eventually going to have, they updated, I think next week. I'm not sure which two, but they're going to be actual 3D files that you could bring into Spatial or any other metaverse that allows you to. You can bring them in and have like your own little gallery. So I think it does matter. The problem is that it's with the whole wallet security, you really have to educate yourself, and you really have to be careful on everything you do, because one wrong click, even veterans get scammed and drained. So it really turns a lot of people off. So you really have to do your research before you dive in. And that's what I said, like with the whole VV situation and like transferring OMI and bridging it, like that's a big ask. That's a big ask. And I can see why some people get upset, because now you're a master collector, and then all of a sudden an OMI whale comes in and they're a master collector. It doesn't really make sense. How are they actually a master collector? It doesn't make sense. So there should be 2 classifications. There should be OUP, and then there should be MCP, and there should be totally different. With the whole, that's the thing. People that are in VV, a lot of people in VV, they got into VV because it's easy to go in there and buy and use a credit card. Now they're saying, oh, now you can use OMI and from your crypto wallet and bridge it. You have to bridge it as well, which is another whole step that you have to comprehend to get your head around. For the average Web 2 like user, they're not going to do that, so they have to go and do research and you have to, you know, so it's kind of, I understand how people are upset about that, because they're collecting, and all of a sudden now someone is like a master collector above them just because they have like, you know, millions of OMI. So it's one of those things. It's like a learning curve. And I understand how people don't want to get involved in the whole Web3 side right now, because it is scary, and it's the open sea, just like OpenSea. There's pirates everywhere, and they want to plunder your treasure.
So in a nutshell, you think interoperability is something that's important, but there are, you know, nuances to that, if I understood it.
I think it is important, but I just think that people need to be careful, and they need to do research and not go into it quickly, because that's where you know, a lot of people learn lessons the hard way like that. I think it is important in order to grow the space, and in order to grow crypto, NFTs, and the whole Web3 space. It just has to happen slowly, and I think that's why this whole space, we're super early. Everyone always says that. We're still super early, and I think it's going to take years in order for it to be mass adopted. That word mass adopted, whatever that means. You know what I mean?
Hey, just real quick, I know Kenobi, do you have to go? I'm trying to keep it so everyone, I know we can come back to this, but you need to get out, or you have a few more?
I think I will head off shortly. I need to go take my daughter to the zoo tomorrow morning, and it is kind of already the morning. So
Did you want to
Before
do
you go, I mean,
giveaway?
like with the question that was asked about interoperability, if you've got to go, can we just like move to you quickly first and see what you
Oh
think
yeah,
about the
yeah,
subject
sure.
before you
Yeah,
start?
because I want to
it's
come back
important.
to you for sure, Duck and Cover. I want to hear what you have to say.
Yep. So I think it's important, partly because the WazzaVerse is great and the feedback's been amazing. But is it going to be the best metaverse in the world? I don't know. So it'd be nice to be able to move it from here and there to whatever ends up being the main player. So that's one reason of many. The rest I probably won't go into right now, and I'll go for it. Duck and Cover. On what was your thoughts on the interoperability?
No, well, I wasn't pushing for my turn. I just, if you had to go, I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts before you have to speak.
Yeah, so that's my initial thoughts about it. But also, I understand the protection side of it, which is why it might take longer to implement for veve because they're super cautious about things, as we know. But I do think it's vital overall because
hopefully we have another guest coming into the chat very soon as well.
Okay, well, I mean, a couple of you guys asked me. Well, look, I'll shoot out my one, and that is, look, I'm going to go halfway between what. Sorry, mate, my glasses are fucked up. Bones. I don't have my glasses on, man. I can't see squat.
Well, Anad, sorry, Duck and Cover.
No, go ahead, mate.
I was just about to say to Anad, thank you for coming as always. You are literally my best friend in life. Like we've literally met through veve, and you literally live around the corner now. And I couldn't.
So cool.
You're such a big support to me. Even when I broke my cooker, you were such a good support to me. So I can't thank you enough for being like my friend and being here tonight. And
thanks for having me. And it's not just your birthdays; it's for what is it? 200 videos, 1,000.
Yeah, 200 videos. It took 8 hours to create. Mate.
Very nice,
man.
405 subs now and 1,000 Twitter followers.
405. That's shameful. What are you
In
people
2
doing?
years of YouTube, pretty much. So.
Oh.